Barry. What's up? Hey, how you guys doing today, man? Here on, mic check. Am I on? Okay, I'm good. We're here on Friday. All right, thank God it's Friday. Thank God tomorrow's Saturday, 'cause we're going to talk about Saturday stuff right now. And if you're coming to Open Gym in the morning, come get your butt kicked by John Sanders. That's what this thing should be called. All right, and I can do it until I'm about 50 years old, I'm guessing. All right, until I'm 50, I will be able to beat all the high schoolers, no matter how good a high schoolers that we get in our program. Until I'm 50. That is my new goal, because I just turned 40, so I got 10 years. How good was I 10 years ago? When I was 30, I was hella good. I might have been like, almost like my prime when I was 30. Now, I'm pretty bad. I'm not like totally bad, but I can't really move anymore. So in 10 years, could I still, the ninth graders are pretty easy, but then like seniors get pretty hard. College guys, I stopped being able to like really beat college guys like 5 years ago. All right, yes, 50 is my goal. I think that it's a fair goal. All right, so if you're out there and you want to come, show me up. Show up to Open Gym, and I'll try my hardest to beat you. What's up, Jake Aarons? What's up, Connor Rush? Maybe junior year? No, you're not getting into your junior year. Shut up, dude. If you do, you're in the NBA. If you can, like, constantly beat me by your junior year, you're going pro. So that's a good goal. I double dog dare you to do it. I triple dog dare you to do it. All right. But I got to get big because I can't guard you if you want it for now. Well, no, like, small guys can beat me. Like if you took like a small guard in college, he could beat me because he's so quick. All right, but you're not exactly small, but I guess your size would be a small guard, yeah. And you have to be just fast and just quick and like savvy. And so I think you would need to get your dribbling skills up. Strength is a factor, sorta. All right, so you do need to be stronger, but more so on like pushing off of your legs and being able to slide in front of me sort of strong. That's where you're weak, right? As opposed to Jake Aarons trying to beat me. He's not even going to pretend in the comment section he can beat me or he can never beat me. But, man, Jake, okay, so you are 13 years old right now, Jake? Or 12 or something like that? Something, right? So let's say that, could you beat me? Man, so like I'm very old, okay? So I'm just going to get older and slower. One point in time, I'll be dead. So like maybe when you're 60 and I'm 90, that might be a good goal for you. All right. Plus monthly homework. Dribbling dojo this month. What is the homework for this month? So this is a new month. Welcome to the new month. I didn't ask Bryson to come down. Maybe he'll just remember. All right. But for this month, we have new homework, and we have I believe it's September. Nope, October. It is October, the scary month, okay? The quote for this entire month is, being brave is merely being the only one who knows that you're afraid. And basically that is like saying you can't be brave if you don't have fear, but also like if everyone thinks that you're brave, it's because you're doing something that's like pretty out of the ordinary, and it's okay to be scared through that, all right? And for October, we have the Nash drill every day. That's like the hardest one. That's why I put that one because it's a scary month, right? Because of Halloween. The whole Nash drill is scary, all right? Because it's a 3-minute sprint. Steve Nash could do 30 in 3 minutes. That's a crazy number. Most I've ever seen is 28 by like a cross country kid. All right. I think Connor got pretty decent at it. All right, but because of that, I want you guys to do it on your own. Yeah, but since y'all won't, every single day we do it. If you come to a practice of ours, we're running the Nash drill at some point in time. I do forget occasionally, but I've had kids just remind me. And we make every single person run, like old kids, young kids, every kid. And I did this for a whole year with a girls basketball team in 7th and 8th grade at Jefferson Academy many, many years ago. So I know it's possible. And no one died. Not one person. Okay, one person died. That was it. But she was like, I think she had like the flu or something. It wasn't my fault. All right. So we're doing the Nash drill every day of this month. That is the homework. If you want to film it at home, do that. All right. If you want to do it multiple times, I guess you can do that. Steve Nash could get 30. I don't know what I used to get. I think the most I've ever got was like 26, maybe. All right. You're 12 years old. Yep, Jake Aarons. I can beat you at basketball. But again, get me before this is all over. That would be a great goal. All right, let's start off with what's where do I want to start with this? Oh, let's start with the movies for the month, just for the heck of it. Okay, I will tell you all the movies for the month, and again, this is the movie that you have to watch for the month. I don't think anyone's ever watched a movie that I've said, but again, one day I will get kids that listen to me in the program, and then it'll be great. But until then, I will pretend that you're those kids, and I will just tell you stuff, and you'll be like, "Yeah, I'm not doing that crap." But so here goes your movie for the month. First grade. Let's see. Are these the correct movies? It looks about right. Looks about right. Oh, those are pretty decent. Okay. First grade is Rookie of the Year. All right. Second grade is The Sandlot. Oh, that's a great movie right there. All right, man. Third grade is Miracle. That's a hockey movie. Fourth grade, Rocky 4. That is my favorite Rocky movie. Fifth grade, Rocky Balboa. And they're in the same month. Rocky Balboa is one of the later Rockies, like it's like part 6 or something like that. Senna is like a horse racing movie right there. All right. I'm not sure if I've seen that one, but it's decent. I think at least I heard like good reviews of it. All right. Seventh grade is Run Fat Boy Run. I don't even know what that movie's about, but it sounds hilarious. And then we got eighth grade is Tin Cup. All right. And then we have ninth grade is Moneyball, which is an awesome movie. 10th grade is Slapshot. 11th grade is Semi-Pro. That's probably the funniest movie on this list. And then 12th grade is Tyson. Oh, that is a raw movie. Actually, it tells like the story of like Mike Tyson and like his own like words, and yo, it's crazy. So yeah, and I'm looking for a GIF for this thing real quick. All right, I'm not sure which one I want to pick. Sure, let's pick that one right there. All right, so anyways, let me get this real quick. That one needs to go here and then there. I am doing some let's see, trailer of the day. There we go. All right, so now I can do this show. All right, and let's check it out real quick. Movie time. There it goes. All right, so for movie time, let's move this down just a skosh. All right, right there, so we can make it even. There we go. All right, I'll do movie time today since Bryson isn't here. Where's Bryson, man? All right, it's okay though. All right, so for movie time today, this is the first grade movie of the day since it's the first day of the month. All right, and this movie is called Rookie of the Year. All right, for Rookie of the Year, basically what happens is this kid like. There's like a thing in Chicago where they take the foul balls and you know, and usually if you catch a foul ball you keep it. It's like a momentum, right? Same with the home run. But in Chicago, for the Cubs in Wrigley Field, if the opposing team hits a home run, you don't keep it. You throw it back. And everyone starts screaming, "Throw it back, throw it back," and they just chuck the ball back like, "Screw your souvenir, like we don't want it." And this kid in this movie, he's like a young kid around like 11 or something like that. He breaks his arm. He sucks as a baseball player, I guess, but he breaks his arm, and his arm is like broken. It's all like that for a while. But then once he takes off the cast, it has like a weird reaction where he just like goes like this really fast all the time. And when he had to throw it back, he like caught like a home run. He goes to throw it back, and he's like, "What?" And he threw it from the outfield all the way to home plate. And everyone's like, "What?" Which is impossible. But then basically they make him like the starting pitcher of the Cubs, and like it becomes like a crazy story after that. But it's a really funny movie. I remember watching when I was a kid. I would definitely recommend that. I can never tell if you're joking or not when you said she died. Oh yeah, no one died. I was joking. I have a straight face. I don't know what my problem is. So anyway, this movie, if I was gonna rate it on a scale of 1 to 50. Oh man, it's a solid movie. I would say it's a 44, guys. This is a 44 right here, like a B plus, solid B plus of a movie. So watch that movie if you're a first grader. All right, and let's go with the quote of the day. All right, quote of the day is "Discipline yourself, and others won't have to." John Wooden. That's why I like Connor. He told me, he's like, oh yeah, I missed doing the homework, so I'm gonna do the push-ups. If you're disciplining yourself, it's hard to discipline you on top of that. All right, I mean, no matter what you do for yourself, like you could be like, okay, mom, yeah, I killed the dog on purpose. I am going to put myself in timeout for a day. I'm sorry. And then, chances are she will probably discipline you more. But they will think for a second, whoa, maybe that's enough for this guy. All right. If you discipline yourself, others won't have to. So you shouldn't need someone to tell you, oh, you got push-ups for that. Oh, you didn't do it, you got this or whatever, right? So what I have for like Blaze and Connor is if they don't do their homework, then they got 50 push-ups the next day or an Astro, right? And I mean, I can't really focus on them the entire time, so I do forget sometimes. And I don't think Blaze has ever done it by himself. All right, but Connor has. So discipline yourself, and others won't have to. That's a great quote. Let me see. Where do I want to go with this? I wanted to go with the actual drills now, and we got 3-on-3 cutthroat. All right, 3-on-3 cutthroat, make it, take it. All right, multiple teams at once. Once we get that many players, we will do that. But in the beginning, if we ever have 6 players, we'll play 3-on-3. When you play 3-on-3, just any kind of basketball actually. But 3-on-3 it's easier to see. That's why people like playing those tournaments. All right, you catch the ball, you can't dribble right away. We're doing a lot better at that in the high school games, but still pretty bad at that in the lower games. You catch the ball, don't dribble the ball right away. That is the surest sign of a bad player. If you catch the ball and dribbles right away, you want to catch the ball and look for people. Think about the times when you're open, when like you cut and you're open, and the person doesn't look at you. Think about those times, and you're setting yourself up for that if you catch it before you even glance at anyone, even the defender. You catch it. You don't know if you're open for a shot yet, basically, and you catch it and you dribble right away. What kind of player is that? Because even if you passed it, it's a bad pass off of a dribble. Even if you shot, it's a bad shot off of a dribble. Even if you drove, you dribble straight down and then you drove. All right. So catch the ball and assess the situation first, unless, of course, you are open and it's a catch and then rip through and going to go score, or catch it for a pop-up jump shot, right? Or catch it maybe for like a touch pass, right? But those are occasional plays. Usually you catch the ball, watch the cutter go through, especially if it's your first time catching it. You shouldn't be doing those other three things anyways. Catch and assess. Catch and assess. All right? So, and then also in 3-on-3, for cutthroat especially, you want to pass the ball and then cut fast. All right? Or you can screen away. All right, screens against a team playing 3-on-3 are basically like, it's like you're gonna win. All right, because if you screen, let me show you real quick. So if you're playing 3-on-3 and you screen, basically you're here, right? All right, so I got 3-on-3. And again, this is the same thing for actual games, okay? So you got 3-on-3. Black team here has the ball. I'm not being racist. All right, and as I pass the ball, boom, I pass the ball right there. All right. If this guy, let's say he's right there, if I screen down for him right now and I hit that player like this, they have 2 choices. Either my man can stay with me or my man can switch. Well, if my man stays with me, I just hit his man properly like that. He's going to come up and be wide open for a shot. If my man switches, I just screen down. That's like if you have someone guarding you, just in general, you can't, with 2 arms, hit them. That's illegal. You can't just hit someone who's guarding you while you guys both don't have the ball. That's stupid, right? Of course you can't do that, right? But if they switch on a screen, the guy who will be guarding you is now the person that you're screening. So in essence, you basically have the God-given right, the ref-given right, to just go up to him and hit him. You just hit that dude, and he switched on you now. Yeah, turn around, hit him, turn around, and then post that dude up, and you got him. And you got a chance to just knock out your player real quick, and now he has to guard you. Yeah, you should have the advantage, every advantage. So you want to screen. Thirdly, is when you're in 3-on-3. All right, you want to keep the floor spaced, and you can also on-ball screen. If you on-ball screen, whenever we play 3-on-3, I think we did it for college. All right, there was a rule in 3-on-3. No on-ball screens. All right, because if you on-ball screen, there's no defense to guard it. It's stupid. All right, you can't do anything because one, it's like the same thing that we just said. If he comes across it and they switch, well, now I've just screened my own man, and I can roll to the basket because I have him behind me now. Boom, layup. If this guy helps out and prevents the layup, boom, that guy has a jump shot. Like that. And it's just done. If they don't switch, well, now this guy's going to the basket 2-on-1. All right? So it's just done no matter what you do. And then these 3-on-3 tournaments are during our games when there's 3 people on one side. You should do this, and the only play that they have is to leave the weak side guy wide open at the end of your 3-on-3 thing. If they're a good defensive team, they should rush you, and then your best play is to retreat, dribble, and then pass out. But still, if you can make that weak side pass, you're all the better for it. All right, so the pick and rolls are the most devastating play of all time, and it becomes devastatingly all right, when you are doing something like a 3-on-3 basketball game. All right, so when you guys play this 3-on-3 stuff for open gym, that's how you should do it. All right. Let's see, when you say, oh, well, I didn't post and you didn't make me do it at practice, so I just did it after. Good job. All right, 2-on-2 help side, wing to wing pass, then you play once one drives. Yeah, so basically you just pass the ball from the wing to wing, no steals. And again, we give them 4 to 7 passes so they don't pass it forever. All right, and then whenever they decide to drive, the game is live. So it's 2-on-2 right after that. And again, we're doing all these things to learn the game in deeper ways. All right, 5-on-5 cutthroat would be after that. That's just us playing. I cannot wait till we get to that level. Yeah, that's about it for that. Anyways, let's move on. We got checking our homework. We got epic drill for Connor Rush. Great job posting, man. Again, Connor's our most consistent poster. And I asked him earlier today, I said, I asked 3 people 3 questions, basically. I said, in order, it goes Andrew Eflin. He does not work most unique homes on earth. Oh, yeah, we got to, come on, Baylor Bentley. Stop adding random videos to our playlist, dude. Only add your homework, though. All right, but basically, I asked Andrew if Blaze, who works harder than him, if he agreed first, does Blaze work harder than him? He goes, yes. I said, do you want to work as hard as Blaze? Like, would you want to? And he goes, no. And he kind of just conceded. And then I said, okay, does he inspire you to work a little harder? He goes, yes. And then I asked Blaze, does Connor work harder than you? And he goes, yes. And I was like, do you want to work as hard as Connor? He goes, no. And I was like, so you're right where you want to be, basically. He's like, yeah. All right. So, but then I was like, does he inspire you to work harder? He goes, yes. Then I asked Connor, well, if we had someone here that worked harder than you, would you want to work as hard as him? And Connor said yes. So Connor was the only one who said he wanted to work even harder if there was someone above him. But Connor's one is more abstract because it's not like we have Steph Curry here or Kobe in our program. Maybe then Connor would be like, yeah, no, I can't beat this guy. But if Connor could, or if any of those guys could, at least want to, then that is what true competitiveness is. However hard I'm going, if you go harder, I'm going to go harder. Like, no matter how hard you go, you're not going to beat me. No matter what you're willing to do, I'm willing to do more. And when you do, when you're okay with someone working harder than you, basically you're okay with your level. You're okay with your level. You're okay with your level of comfort, basically. All right, because you're so afraid to delve into the uncomfortable that you're unwilling to do it. So I must ask all of you guys, can you guys try to work as hard as Connor? All right, is anyone mad about this? Is anyone like, yo, he's not a harder worker than I am? All right, because one day you're going to be lying to your kids and saying that you were the hardest worker that you knew. All right, but you have a chance here to make it true. And it's all right here. It's right here. All right, it's every single day. Is he kicking your butt every single day at all these small things? And let's say that you think that you're better than Connor. Well, I mean, you're not showing it. Well, this doesn't really matter. No, I made it matter. Beat him at this. All right, this is the game. Beat him at this game, or else shut up. All right, so let's see what you guys can do. All right, meant to add, watch it later. Let's see, can you stop on one foot after you take 2 steps like a layup? No, you can't. It's a travel. If you have momentum, you must shoot it. You must do something. That's why it's either a jump stop, but if you go 1-2, dude, even though it's like not like a legit travel, like every single time they will call it a travel. You can't stop at the 1-2 step because usually you move the like the wrong foot. You're supposed to like only move the last foot that you step to, but usually you move the other foot right when you pass it. But the refs are very, very quick to call anything like with the 1-2, and then you do anything after that. They would just call it because they're not even sure which one your pivot foot is. So not really. Then on the foot you would jump on, just stop. That would be crazy scary to work out with Kobe, especially if it is competitive drill because you know he's just gonna kill you. That's what you would think, right? But one day you should have people say that about you. All right. Picture of the day. Oh, we got the Ben Simmons saga still, man. This is still going on. This is crazy. Now they won't pay him his $9 million. They said that they're gonna take from the $9 million all of his like daily payments and put it in an escrow account, which means it's in the middle. All right, and he can get it whenever he decides to show up for practice. And basically, I think that they're being like mean, I guess, but it's also a contract, and it's Ben Simmons' choice. And like you gotta admire, I guess, his integrity, I guess you would call it, where he's like, no, I said this and I mean this, which is kind of neat. And it's like a player empowerment thing too. But at the same time, you can't be a martyr and not want to die, basically. All right, you can't have it both ways. So like if you decide and you say, I want to risk it all, and then they take it all from you, well, you decided to risk it all. All right? You can't put your money on the table to gamble, and then when they take it away from you, you're mad because that's part of gambling. And you know what? I will still respect him for standing by his goals. I mean, his goal was to not play for them anymore and just to do that. But at the same time, don't sign a contract, man. If you know that that's you, don't sign a contract. It was that team before. Maybe that team changed or whatever, but then sign a shorter contract until you're definitely sure. So be careful with the commitments that you guys make, and then try to honor them. But 4 years is a long time, and now he's finding that out. Yep, and just know that it works the other way too. When players don't bring it, like Ben Simmons, they thought he wasn't bringing it. The team still owes them money. Imagine if like the team just refused to play. Or to pay, sorry. If the team said, nope, you're not good anymore. We know that the contract is there, but we're not going to pay you, right? There'll be a lawsuit. Well, now, imagine if a player just decides to not play. Same thing. And the team could say, but this player sucks now. When he signed the contract, he was awesome. But now he sucks years later. Well, the player is now saying that about the team. He's going, yes, I signed this contract, but now I don't like the team. The team sucks now. You have to honor the contract, especially if you want teams to honor their end of things. So I think this is very, very fair with what's going on. So yeah, it's crazy, but it's fair. All right. Anyways, quick commercial break, then I'll finish up. Those are our backpacks for the elite team. They're pretty cool backpacks. I carry it to practice, but you guys have probably seen mine. But they hold the basketballs in this like really weird slot. That's kind of the strange part about it, but it kind of works out. It also holds your dirty stuff on top of the stuff, so it's in a separate compartment, which is neat. You can pull your shoes out the side without even taking anything out the bag. So I don't know. I like it a lot. They're cool bags. They aren't sponsoring us or anything, but we do get those bags every year. They cost a grip, but whatever. You guys deserve the best, baby. All right. Moving on, we got our. Let's go with the story of the day. Let's go with the high school stuff real quick. All right, high school one. I didn't do middle school first. All right, middle school, you guys are doing 2-on-2 diamond. All right, that's full court 2-on-2. Hopefully we have enough to do that. Then weak side pin down. The weak side pin down is what high school what we were trying to do in the game, but Blaze couldn't quite understand. So hopefully one day it comes to open gym so we can do this. So yeah. So make them come. I heard you ask him to show up to open gym, Connor. I heavily doubt he's doing something at 7 o'clock in the morning. All right. So call him out. Call him out on that. All right. And speaking of that. Let's go to high school. High school one, we got Knockout, which is a fun game. Then 3-on-3 Tangent, and then 5-on-5 Cutthroat. But for our actual games, I asked it in a text message. So my parents run the basketball league, all right, Jam, and a team pulled out. And then I think it was Blaze's dad wrote me, and he goes, "Hey, they haven't replaced our Saturday game that we couldn't do yet." And I was like, "Oh, they will. Don't worry." All right. But then my mom reminds me, "Oh, you guys want like a whole bunch of extra games?" I was like, "Yo, I don't know." And I was really scared because we don't have enough people. I was like, maybe we won't have enough. I don't want to screw up the league. And then I was like, well, they did just ask me, will that game get remade? She goes, "Oh, I'll give you a whole bunch of games." And I was like, "Okay, you guys want a whole bunch of games?" And I wrote him, and he never responded. It's been like 6 hours now. All right. But then I wrote the guys in that group chat message. I was like, "Do you guys want some extra games?" And I gave you guys the schedule. But it's against like better teams than we're playing right now. And no one's responded to me there either. Has anyone responded yet? Let me see. Nope. Nobody. Nobody's responded yet. So what I need you guys to do is to respond and let me know if you guys want those extra games, or we won't have any extra games. All right. They will give us some ninth grade games as well. But we could have, every team's supposed to have 8 games. They're going to give us that like 16 or 20 games. So if y'all want to play, we got to make sure that we can play. But if you guys are too busy, then don't ask for that for even that 8th game. Who cares? If they give us less game, it is what it is. If y'all don't want to play, we don't have to play. All right. I guess we just make more money like that. But it would be nice if you guys wanted to play. So get your kids and see if you guys can play some basketball. And if y'all can play, man, play. All right. So I think the games were on like Thursday night and like Saturday and like Sunday. So check it out real quick and see if we want to play, because it would be great. Again, if you're thinking about like our like actual standings and stuff like that, I would not worry about that right now. Yo, let's play against everyone. This won't even count for our standings. Who cares? All right, let's just play basketball against better people, because we're competitive like that. All right, and then lastly, we have the story of the day. Let's watch it. You can motivate by fear, and you can motivate by reward. But both of those methods are only temporary. The only lasting thing is self-motivation. See what I did there? I just did a little Halloween thing because, it's October. I got y'all. But yes, you can motivate by fear, or you can motivate by... What was the other one? How did I forget that soon? You can motivate by fear, or you can motivate by... Where are we? Right there. You can motivate by reward. All right. Motivate by fear or motivate by reward. All right. And but the best is to be self-motivated. All right. And again, we always talk about that with our levels of inspiration. Again, it's either you're inspired by negative or positive. But the self-motivation one is above them both. But what we add is you can also motivate others. All right. Let's see. What you mean we got to do trivia still? Oh, yeah. Let's do some trivia. Definitely. The trivia. Even though I don't think anyone's here, but it's okay, though. All right. Out of these people, who had the most career rebounds? Walt Bellamy, Wes Unseld, Patrick Ewing, or Charles Barkley? All right. Who had the most rebounds? Walt Bellamy, Wes Unseld, Patrick Ewing, or Charles Barkley? That is a tough question. Man, I haven't even heard of like one of those guys. All right. Walt Bellamy, Wes Unseld, Patrick Ewing, or Charles Barkley? Who had the most rebounds? That is the question of the day for trivia. If you don't answer it before, a couple minutes, then no one gets it. All right. Very, very hard question. We're at 0-0-0. And we have Connor Rush winning the trivia for the month. All right. No, he won it last month. All right. Patrick Ewing, that's a decent guess. All right. That is not the answer, though. All right. Patrick Ewing ended up with, how many things did he end up with? See, he ended up with 12,546 rebounds. All right. So it is not Patrick Ewing. All right. 2 of those guys got higher than Patrick Ewing. All right. Anyways, if you know the answer, put the answer. And we got Elite Team signups ends tonight at midnight. So I think Jake is thinking about doing it, Noah's thinking about doing it, and Rohit's thinking about doing it, but neither one has signed up yet. All right. So we will see. Anyways, you guys have about 20 seconds to figure out that trivia, or we got no one with the answer, and it's okay. And that is the answer. It is Walt Bellamy is the answer. Good job, Connor Rush. All right, so Connor Rush with the answer. All right, followed by Wes Unseld. That is true. That is true. Wes Unseld, that is the nickname or the middle name of Kevin Love. Because that I think Wes Unseld is like his godfather too. Anyways, that's all the time that we have. Hopefully you guys sign up for the Elite Team by midnight. Make sure you guys do that. Know that the quote of the day is to discipline yourself and others won't have to. Discipline yourself and others won't have to. All right, you guys. I will see you later. And that is my time. Anyways, peace, everybody. I'll see you at practice tonight.
Give it one more chance.